so alright, so I got the stream redone and everything, because I don't like it. I didn't like the way that it was looking a moment ago. I didn't like it. Man, screw it. So, we're gonna be playing some Marvel Rivals for a little bit, just for giggles, you know. Listen, say what you want about Marvel Rivals. It's a fantastic game. The balancing, okay, so the balancing, it depends. It depends on who you're talking to and whatnot, and it depends on who you really talk to for this game. Because, say for example, if you're like me and you play a tank, say for example you play Captain America and you're like, okay, so why exactly would they nerf Captain America, but then they gave Squirrel Girl a buff, you know? Turns out, okay, I get why they nerfed Captain America. They gave him a slight health nerf for his survivability. Because as it turns out, you can hit 925 health and armor with a cap. Oh, full health. Listen, watch this. Say for example, you're hitting the lab. Kaboom, boom. You're in the practice range. Okay, so you're probably trying to figure out why exactly did they nerf Captain? Why would they nerf Captain America in the first place? Easy. And the only thing that they nerfed was his health. Check it out. Homeboy starts off 675.
If we don't stand up for what's right, who will? Hostile forces incoming. Coming through.
Like one of the small. I think he has to be like one of the highest health. Let's see.
I'm
okay, so 750. Okay, so 675. Doctor Strange has what? 600.
as Sorcerer Supreme.
Groot has 850.
I am
850. Okay. Thor has 625.
My brother Loki imperils not just Asgard.
Venom, I think Venom has what, 800? Yeah, Venom has 800.
Finally.
Penny Parker has 650.
Pretty sure I'm still the
Cap has 675. Magneto has freaking 650.
I will do what?
And the Thing has 700. So
Check my work.
Captain America, he's a beefy dude. He's a beefy guy. You know, he's 675.
I fight for more than a flag. I fight for an idea. One bigger than all of us.
So now you're thinking, okay, that's a pretty sizable health pool.
Enemy ahead.
What about his ult?
Prepare to
What
engage.
specifically makes his ult the way it is? Easy.
Assemble!
He can get up to 925 health with his ult. And keep in mind, a quarter of that 925 health is armor.
Sorry, soldier.
Yeah. Okay, so listen, as a Cap main, if they gave him a slight health nerf. They gave him a slight health nerf because of his for his survivability, right? So, okay. I'm fine. Okay, I'm fine with the health nerfs. As long as they don't do anything about his damage, I'll be okay. Like, Captain America...
Hostile forces incoming!
There's no need for dooming. There's no need for doom posting. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. Because I think we're only getting bumped down to, like, what, 650? So, it's alright. No worries. Oh yeah, freaking season 3. I think season 3 of Season 3 of Street Fighter 6's DLC got leaked. We don't know if it's true.
Hostile forces incoming.
Dude, Captain America, you're sitting in spawn, bro. What? Oh man, I'm not gonna lie though. I personally think that Captain America will be fine. When Emma Frost hits the game, he'll be fine. Actually, you know what? Let me try something in MK1 real quick. So let me try and hit a combo. Let me see if I can hit a combo real quick. Because let me see something. Because I'm gonna have to do I'm gonna do this combo in the T1000 because I always had it to where I did combos on characters that couldn't feel pain, and like in recent Mortal Kombat. So I had a thing where it's like I would do combos on characters that could not feel pain just because.
Fluid fists of fury. Heavy metal.
Also, I hate the fact if you try to play a character.
Iceman. Too many arms. Shang Tsung's laboratory.
All right, so let me try something here. I had a combo theory at one point. I think it was something like. So let me see. wants to play this online, but I am not really too sure about that. Man, I just thought about something. My win-loss record in this game is better than my MK11 one. Cause like my MK11 win-loss is it's abysmal. It's like 300 plus. It's like 300 something wins to like 700 losses, and it's just like, dude, how did I let myself get this bad? Dear God, you know, it's like, bro, what am I doing? Am I beating my face on the controller and then that's it? Yeah, but honestly though, yeah. To be honest, I don't even know if I'll be able to find a match. I hadn't really, like, the last time I streamed, like, MK1 for at least, like, a little bit, I wasn't really finding matches. Like, I found 2 matches, but then that was it, because I was done for the night. No. Nah. No. I don't trust that ping. I do not trust that ping. If the ping is yellow, no. Mm-mm. Man, to think that there's supposed to be to think that there's a rumored Combat Pack 3, I doubt it. Because if a Combat Pack 3 is to be confirmed, that basically means, oh no, I don't trust this. I don't trust this at all. Like, I don't. If a Combat Pack 3 is to happen, if it's going to happen, I mean, part of me does not believe that it is going to happen because a majority of the NRS games that we have gotten, right, they have gotten 2 combat packs. And for the most part, most NRS games, unfortunately, it's known as the NRS cycle, right? They last about 2 years. They last about like two and a half, like 2 to 2.5 years, maybe 3, if you can push it. Maybe 3 years. But after those 3 years, game's done. Like the game, like they announce the new title or whatever they're working on next, and then slowly but surely, people flock to the new game. Now, is this always the case? I mean, has this been the case for the past couple of years? Yes. However, man, there is something going on with my ping today. Has this been the case for the past couple of years? Yeah. All the NRS games that have come out, they have lasted 2 to 3 years, 2 to 3 years each, right? And unfortunately, you have a game that lasts like 2 to 2.5, maybe 3 years. You don't, and it's like there are people to this day that still play MKX, and a lot of people consider MKX to be the best NRS game that they have ever freaking made. Now, and that's saying something because a lot of people are like, but MK9 is the best. Nah, hear me out. MK9, MKX. Now, to me, MK9 was fantastic for what it was at the time. It was like, oh my god, heck no, nope. Watch, the ping's gonna go down to yellow. To me, MK9 was a fantastic game, right? MK9 was a fantastic game, and it was like midway. It was like the midway of gold, so to speak. Oops, hold on. So like MK9 was a fantastic game. It was like the spirit of Midway from like my childhood, from when I was a kid. Like Midway when they was making Mortal Kombat, the run from like MK1, like the original MK1 from actually no, the run from MK1 to like UMK3, fantastic. But then you want to talk about a run that a majority of people within the NRS community to this day, you want to talk about a run that people say is generational. Look at the 3D era. No, look at Deception. No, look at Deadly Alliance to Deception. Like, people to this day still be talking about the 3D era, and people to this day are still out here saying, oh, the 3D era was so much better, the 3D era was so great. Dude, here's the thing. As a person who grew up during the 3D era, I will say this. For the time they came out, yes, the games were fantastic. There is no doubt about it. But nowadays, the reason why people talk about the 3D era so fondly is because either A, they're nostalgia. Nostalgia, that's it. And there are some people who to this day still unironically love the 3D era, and if you are one of those people, I'm not trashing you. I'm not trying to talk smack about the 3D era, I'm just calling it for what it is. The 3D era of games were fantastic when they came out, but over time, you saw that, you know what? The games were jank. The games were jank.
Ice. T1000. Oiled and ready. Robot Overlord.
I'm gonna play it out.
Man, he looks familiar.
I'm going to lag.
Sub-Zero. Gelato. The Pyramid.
All humans will be terminated.
You will never take Samaria.
Take one. Action! Action! T-1000 wins.
I'm gonna be honest, I got extremely lucky with that fight. Like, no joke, I love the T-1000. He is a superb character. Freaking A. Here's the thing. People are starting to figure out that the freaking puddle into the launcher, or like the puddle into any of his moves, if you block it, it is got to be minus. Like, it has to be like super minus. It's got to be like one of those moves that are like so minus on block, you might as well not even do it.
Press the triangle button for accessibility options. Chat is enabled when you are in a party. Press the right stick to form a party.
time and you never bring us back donuts or pizza or nothing.
Used to ride with me in a crew. This was before you showed up.
Okay.
And he was like, so I heard you're in the league now. That's cool. So, you need anyone else in your crew? And I was like, don't need no punk ass losers like you two. I got my new crew and we're doing great without you. Your sorry asses would never even got near the league without me dragging you up in the first place.
What do you say?
I don't know. I might drop my phone on the floor and crack the screen, but it was worth it.
So long as you're happy with your life choices.
Today, but right now, I certainly am.
All right. I'll go enjoy the rest of your day in triumph.